All right, let's talk about something big, something that's fundamentally changing how your customers find you online. For, decades, the whole game was search engine optimization, SEO. But the rules, they're changing, and they're changing fast. There's a new strategy in town, and honestly, getting a grip on it could be the difference between being the go-to brand and being totally invisible. Okay, let's just dive right in with a question that might sting a little. What if that number one spot you fought tooth and nail for on Google suddenly meant nothing? I know, it's a jarring thought, but it's a real possibility that we've got to face, like right now. And look, that scary thought isn't some far-off sci-fi prediction. No, the ground is literally shifting under our feet as we speak. That's why we have to understand exactly how search is changing. And the speed of this change is what's really wild. Experts are predicting a 25% drop in traditional search volume by 2026, a quarter of the way people have always searched, just gone in just a couple of years. So what does it actually mean for your website? Well, it could translate to over 50% less organic traffic from the classic search engines we all know. Think about that. That's a potential pipeline of customers just cut in half. So the million-dollar question is, where is all that traffic going? It's not just disappearing into thin air. It's being rerouted. People are skipping that list of blue links entirely, because why would they click when they can get a single perfect answer directly from an AI? So if people are getting their answers straight from AI, the new goal is pretty clear, right? We have to become the source of those answers. And that means we need a whole new playbook for a whole new world. Generative engine optimization. Okay, so what in the world is GEO? You can think of it as the art and science of making your content so trustworthy, so clear, and so authoritative that when an AI needs to answer a question in your field, it chooses your information to build that answer. You're basically feeding the AI the right stuff. Now, this is super important. Don't panic. Don't think you have to throw out everything you've ever done with SEO. GEO is an evolution, not a revolution. All that hard work you put in, building quality content, establishing authority, that's the launch pad. It's the essential foundation for a killer GEO strategy. Let's break down what this shift really looks like. With old school SEO, the goal was to get your link on a list and just hope someone clicks. You are one of many, many choices. With GEO, the goal is to become the answer. We're not just optimizing for short keywords anymore, we're optimizing for real conversational questions. And the result isn't a bunch of choices for the user, it's a single direct response. The game has totally changed from being an option to being the source. This isn't just a tech thing. This isn't just about algorithms. It reflects a massive change in how people, real customers, are actually behaving. And to win, you have to play by the new rules for visibility. And hey, we've got the proof. Just look at this data from shoppers in Singapore. 64% of millennials and 58% of Gen Z are already using AI assistants to help them shop. Almost half of all consumers are doing it. Your customers are already living in this future. And it goes deeper than just usage. It's about trust. A recent study found that a whopping 70% of consumers actually trust the content that AI generates. So what does that mean? It means when an AI mentions your business, it's not just a citation. It's a powerful, trusted endorsement. It's like the new word of mouth. So the conclusion here is pretty stark. In this new world, it's kind of all or nothing. If you aren't the source that the AI uses for its direct answer, your potential customers might never even know you exist. You're just invisible. Okay, so that's the challenge. And yeah, the stakes are high. So let's flip this around and talk about the opportunity. How can your business actually win in this new era? What do you do? It really boils down to 3 core strategies. First, answer questions directly. Make your content super clear and focused on what your customers are asking. Second, get a little technical. Use tools like structured data to basically spoon feed the AI and help it understand what your content is about. And third, double down on what Google already loves, demonstrating your experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. That good old EEAT. In the payoff for doing this, for combining your SEO with GEO, it's immense. You future-proof your business. You find totally new streams of traffic. You get that powerful AI stamp of approval. And you get in front of customers at the exact moment they're about to make a decision. This is your chance to get a massive head start on your competition while they're still figuring this out. So All of this really brings us to one big final takeaway about what your future in search is going to look like. Here's the bottom line. The train is leaving the station. This is not a wait-and-see kind of moment. The businesses that are jumping on GEO right now, today, are the ones that are going to own the trusted, recommended answers of tomorrow. It's as simple as that. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. The next time one of your customers turns to an AI for help, for a recommendation, for an answer to a problem that you can solve, will your business be the one it mentions? Will you be the answer?